Hello, welcome back to Unbound Podcast, where you will listen to the most basic English podcast for beginners. My name is Luke Johnson, and my co-host today is Carrie.
Hi, my name is Carrie. In today's episode, I will talk to Luke about Vietnamese family words culture.
Hi, Carrie. I was wondering, how do you say grandfather in Vietnamese?
You would be surprised when hearing this. In Vietnam, we called grandpa, mum's side, grandpa, dad's side, great-grandpa, neighbor grandpa.
Wow, that's so much. Hey, I usually hear Vietnamese people called An, Che, in most situations when I travel to Vietnam.
Then I searched Google. It said that it is only used for brother and sister and family. So I think most people, even strangers, are brother and sister?
Not like that. When you see someone on the street or in your company, big brother or big sister is a formal way to call someone older than you, even if we do not know each other.
Fine. Sometimes I feel Vietnamese words are hard to understand.
Yes, even with I and you, we have many ways to say, from big brother, younger friend, you, I, uncle, aunt. But in the north of Vietnam, I and you, which are tớ and go in Vietnamese, is a normal way when people first meet. However, in the south, it is only used when you have a special relationship with your male or female friend. It's weird, right?
Wow, that's interesting, Carrie. In English, we just use I and you for everyone. We don't change the word if someone is older or younger. Thoughtful. But sometimes, we use people's names or say things like sir or ma'am to be polite, especially with elderly people. So, hearing that Vietnamese has many ways to say I and you, that's very new to me, and it shows how important respect is in your culture.
I'm glad to hear that. Luke, I don't know how will you describe someone that has no brother or sister in a family?
Let's have a guess. Which word do you think has the same meaning as one?
Single?
No!
Only?
Yes. Next, who is older than a baby and goes to school?
A child?
You're so smart. So we have only child to describe someone that has no brother or sister in a family.
I heard that in America, the only child will get the most attention.
Yes, but only when they grow up. In America, parents teach children to choose things and learn to do things alone. We call this independent, which means you do things without help.
How great it is. In Vietnam, most family, especially with traditional one, they usually focus a lot on the only child. They have no right to make their choices and do not let the child do things alone. Sometimes they are overprotected, which means parents keep the child very safe and treat them like a baby, even if they are adults.
Thanks for sharing, Carrie. This conversation helps me to understand more about your culture and the differences in family between America and Vietnam. But it's time to leave now.
You're right, but before we end, we need to review family vocabulary. Linda, time for you!
Here I am. Dear friends, now we will review vocabulary we learnt today. Grandfather, your father's father or mother's father. Brother, a boy in your family. Sister, a girl in your family. Sir, a polite word for a man. Ma'am, a polite word for a woman. Only child, a child with no brothers or sisters. Independent, do things alone, not needing help. Traditional, old way, like your grandparents did. Overprotected, parents worry too much, do not let child do things alone.
Thanks, Linda. Okay, that's all for today's episode. I hope you will feel relaxed and learn something new from this video. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends to study English together. Which words did you feel most interesting? Please comment below and let us know which topics you like for the next video. Every Sundays, we will have a new topic. See you next time, and keep learning English every day.